Yo, it's your boys. We back in the building. This is Swoop Squad, Swoop Boys, whatever you want to call it. All you know, we always say swoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host.
I know y'all missed this. You know what I'm saying? I know you missed this. It's your boy Rico, you know what I'm saying? AKA Affiliated Poppy. I know you missed where we were going, you know what I'm saying? But we back, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot to get into tonight, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cuz, go ahead. Talk to me.
It's Will. We back. You know, we had a little hiatus because the championship game, King was on the road. So here we are, and we got something good for y'all tonight. So stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how y'all feel? How y'all doing, man? Because I mean, we got the group chat going on. We always get a little spicy in there. We so one of us, but it's usually ill will. You know what I'm saying? DJ Light.
My tactical combat stuff on earlier, but I was like, let me peel that off. I'm gonna say that for the show. So
there we go. Man, but thanks for tuning in, guys. You know, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow the IG page, man. Swoop Boys Pod. Y'all know what it is. We got the main man, Affiliated Poppy. He runs that page, and he is really, really good at it. We're gonna have DJ Light on the ones and twos someday, some way, somehow. But yeah, man, let's get into it.
Hey, man, let's just jump right into it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's jump right into it. So I guess the first things first, I guess we got to go into how was the NFC and the AFC championship games?
Ooh. It was kind of like we called it, though. I mean,
what's going on, Mark? Hey, man, welcome on in, baby. Always appreciate the support.
Yeah, always, bro. I'm gonna definitely get you that shirt, Mark. I got you, man. Extra large, and you sent me your information. I'm definitely gonna get you on there. I'm sorry. Go ahead, fellas.
I was just saying it was kind of like we kind of predicted. Right? We knew that the Kansas City game wasn't gonna be easy as it was. I thought they did exactly what I thought. Like they was gonna come real aggressive on defense, and the Chiefs was gonna hit them with it. But they changed it up in the second half, and in typical fashion, they didn't run the ball like they should have, and they came back. You know what I mean? But that was a good game. That game was.
Yo, can we talk about how Joe Burrow just came in the game with the chain, the ice? He came in with the ice, with the fur. Like, I was like, son. He looked like Macaulay Culkin, but he got the swag of like.
So Dirt ain't
the Migos or something, man.
Hey, grew up dirt poor. He tell you he ain't no. Hey, he can ball, man. That's for true. Hey, that's
absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. Hey, right now I've been meaning to ask you this, guys, and I'm happy we're here to say it. Is Joe Burrow, even if win or lose come Super Bowl Sunday, is Joe Burrow currently more popular in Cleveland than LeBron James?
I think Mark just said Joe cool. I think he might actually be popular than LeBron James right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Cincinnati, Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ohio, man. Hey, it's a dope city. It's a blue collar. It's just like Philadelphia, South Jersey.
And the last time they've had this much football success is since what? Mean Joe Green?
No. They were good in the early 2000s.
Icky Woods.
With the Icky Shuffle.
Yeah.
But they had a little bit of success with Marvin Lewis, with rest in peace, Henry, Chris Henry, rest in peace. Oche Cinco. They had another band. They had Cedric Benson, rest in peace as well. I think who else did they have? Carson. They had Carson Palmer.
Palmer had some good years there. Carson had
some good years too. We just couldn't do it in the playoffs.
But they just couldn't do it. But I'm saying success-wise, like this doesn't feel
to
like
the bowl since Icky Woods.
This has been a long time coming.
Boomer Esiason.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. So my question is this to you though, fellas. Yeah. With Joe Burrow leading the guys into the Super Bowl with those talented wide receivers that he has on the outside with T. Higgins and Chase, do you think they stand a chance against I'm about to say Chargers, Rams?
Yeah, because of the defense, like I said. Sorry, because of the defense, like I said last week. I think the the Chiefs got more of an offensive, I won't say firepower, but more of a dominant offense than the Rams do. The Rams will hit you in chunks, but they can't sustain that for a long period of time. I don't think.
Yeah, but I feel like the Rams have big play potential. But I think what it really is going to come down to here is the Rams put a lot into having a lot of expensive defensive pieces, and that's what's going to go ahead and ring it in right here for them. I think Cincinnati can be explosive throughout all 4 quarters, but I feel like that Los Angeles defense can keep up for all 4 quarters. They don't have any slouches.
I don't know if they really built like that. They got Aaron, they got Jalen, of course, and they got the linebacker, but really, like the rest of their defense is kind of, they'll hit you in spurts, though. Like if you can't stop Aaron, it's a done deal, But
yeah,
I felt like the 49ers just they just gave in, man. Like the Shanahan gets conservative when he gets the lead like that. It's something him and Jimmy, or I don't know. It's like they on that 4th and 2 should have went for it.
Sounds like another coach that was eliminated this week that we all know very well, and I'm talking about Mr. Andy Reid. Andy Reid would go ahead and get a nice lead in the game, start feeling kind of comfortable, and then he start over scheming for no reason.
Well, he just did that. He just did that this past weekend. So
exactly.
Yeah, he does it. He won't start running the ball when he needs to. Like Andy loves to throw the football, and that's one thing that what got him a Super Bowl was running the football. So and getting Patrick Mahomes. But being balanced when you don't really know what they're going to do is what got him the Super Bowl. And what cost the Eagles from getting the Super Bowl. And when running the ball is like he should have. But when he gets that lead, I always think of that Indianapolis game. Like I thought he learned from there, but obviously he didn't.
Did not learn.
Right.
But that game was different, man. Like you think that game was over, but it wasn't over.
The thing that feels good about this one right here is I kind of touched on it last week when I said even if them young boys don't get it done this year, they're gonna be right back here fighting for it again next year. There's not a flash in the bottle. No. And one thing that I really want to get about is you look at what they got right now. Their base. You have a veteran running back in Mixon. He's been in the league for a few years. You have a veteran receiver in Higgins, who is, in my opinion, the key to all this. I know Jamar Chase is the young, new, flashy stud kid, but you got a veteran receiver on the other side. So when times get hard and they got to get tested, here comes old reliable coming and putting his hands on the balls when it counts the most.
So Chase getting your number 1 corner too, right? So he's getting your corner draw because of his speed and his ability to be very dynamic. So Higgins he just has to win. You know what I mean? So he's going to win. So it's like
so this is my question. So this is my question to you guys. Do you think this is the best duo wide receiver in the league?
No.
Ooh,
no. I mean, not well. No. I don't think the best duo, but.
Best duo.
Best duo.
All right, so we got these two. I feel like you got to throw. If you're talking about that, the Rams got Kupp and they got. They got OBJ,
Robert Woods.
So they got a trio.
They got a trio over
Cowboys
there.
got a nice receiving core.
Cowboys got good receivers.
The Giants got a nice receiving core while you're playing.
What up, BG?
What up, BG? Yep. The Giants got a nice receiving core while you're playing, but they just down for some reason can't.
They can't stay healthy.
And you know what? Quiet is kept. I mean, Scary Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, most definitely. I can see it.
And while we're saying this, a certain GM that gets a lot of hate, in Philadelphia, always doesn't really overvalue the wide receiver position. And look at how many receivers we just named that are doing it big in the NFL right now. How many of those guys are all first rounders? Oh, and then while we're talking about it, other duo, I think honestly, you guys might not agree, but I think the best pure duo is Thielen and Jefferson. They just don't have
in Minnesota. Yeah. I see that.
I would say because they're a true 1-2 punch.
Most definitely. So as you guys know, hope you guys bring a drink. You know what I'm saying, with the Swoop Squad. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all, Swoop Squad. As you can see, big bottles over here. We are going to do, I'm going to present to you the 3 trigger words. Got to do better. So if any 3 of us say one of those 3 words, it's fill that drink up to the brim and we gonna drink. You feel me?
There's a shot for us.
So speaking of the AFC, we touched a little bit on both games. How do you feel about the Super Bowl?
I think this is the most. This is fun. Not for nothing. I know we just saw the Rams in a snooze fest of a Super Bowl a few years ago. It was like 6 points scored the whole damn time until literally the last 5 minutes.
13 or something like that.
Yeah, it was a snooze fest. But I think with a new quarterback in LA and the Cup not being injured and actually being available this season, you got Joe Burrow and his young talented receiving core and Joe Mixon in the mix. I think we're in for an electric Super Bowl. And not for nothing, it's always fun to see new faces. I know we all
guys
love
gonna be first time winners.
Exactly, and it's fun to see. Look, I'm one of those people. I know seeing Tom Brady every year kind of gets annoying and kind of gets boring, but at the same time, we are actually witnessing history.
NFL canceled Tom Brady right in front of your eyes.
Yep, and
that defense.
That defense, man.
Man, Rico, you hit it. You hit it right on the head on the next subject, man. We're gonna talk about, and I think from 80s and 90s and 70s babies, early 90s babies. I guess we've watched this era.
Yeah,
we watched this era in front of our eyes. Now this era is gone.
So
this is weird to see. I'm sorry. This is weird to see. Now Tom Brady retiring, Eli Manning, you got Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger. That's crazy. Now we know Peyton's been retired for a while now, and then you got Phillip Rivers for a while. He's retired for a year now.
Phillip, because he was with the Colts last year.
Right. So how does it feel to see young bulls, such as Joe Burrow? You got this guy right here. You got, what I mean? Like you got so much young talent. And speaking of young talent, let's just hear from the young talent as we met, right?
I think I'm one of a kind. Being able to use my athleticism in the pocket when needed, and get freaky in open field when I have to as well.
Excuse me, get freaky?
Get freaky.
I don't know that. What does that mean? Oh, yeah?
It's like the it factor.
You know what I'm saying? So as the world turns and we get older, we're all fathers here, and we see our youngins about to watch this group play football and may be icons in their eyes, but our icons, they're falling off. Every dog has their day, right? Every dog has their day. So, Will, I'm gonna go with you first, man. How do you feel about this?
Like I said, you're only here for a short time, so make it a good time, right? So,
you're
never gonna see a guy like Brady. So you saw it: 7 Super Bowl rings, 10 Super Bowls all together. Us being one of the teams to take that thing from him, but we could have had 2, but we won't talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, man, it's just time for him to go. Tom hung around. I mean, he really could play another couple of years, but he shouldn't. And I think the NFL said, you know what? You guys aren't going to handcuff us, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and I almost said it. And that guy, the curly hair, light skin, right? They're not going to handcuff us with this. Oh, I want to move stuff. We're going to go with the young guns. So you play this defense right here and let the Rams score, and this game's over. We're moving on. We cutting to the next time slot. No overtime.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hey, quick before I go ahead, quick shout outs, Mark. Joe, he says, what's going to be more lit, the actual Super Bowl or the halftime show? And right now, I'm thinking that halftime show is going to be just as good as the show on Turk.
Oh, halftime show is going to be crazy. Yeah,
that's going to be
Snoop,
crazy.
Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, Eminem, Dr. Dre. It's going to be. I saw
a little meme and it said. Just every kid under the age of 13 is about to know exactly who their parents are as soon as that halftime show starts.
Facts.
So Mark, I think the halftime show might be better. It might be just a little bit better.
Can any halftime show ever outlive Timberlake and Janet Jackson? No.
The titty came out.
With a whole joint around it.
I was like, I was excited. I couldn't believe.
I was excited too. I think everybody was.
I thought it was part of the show.
Janet dashed if you're dirty. You know what I'm saying?
You said what's freaky?
Freaky. And my boy Backyard Birds podcast. Shout out to you. It's time for the hand of for these gents. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and jump right off that. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
To get back to your question, shout out to all these amazing quarterbacks that we've gotten to watch. And you know what? We're in a very interesting time because as these guys, we actually grew up watching them. We're actually still really young, so we're gonna actually get to go ahead and enjoy this whole new class of young, talented pass throwers. You know what I'm saying? So it's a marvelous time for me. I mean, thankfully, none of those guys were really our quarterback. I know whenever your actual team's franchise quarterback retires, it hits a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't know what you're going to do right after they're gone. But, shout out to those guys and hats off. I mean, they've all had phenomenal careers.
Hats off, man.
And Tom Brady found out one more way just to go ahead and mess with Big Ben on the way out. And while Big Ben tried to ride off into the night, Tom Brady announced his retirement, and no one's going to remember Roethlisberger retired the same year.
Oh, that's too funny. You know what's crazy, man? I remember that draft in 2004, 2003, one of the era. Yep. I remember that draft like it was yesterday, and I remember Eli Manning throwing a hissy fit because he didn't want to go to San Diego. You remember that? His dad stepped in. Dad stepped in, said, "Hey, I need to trade for my son." You know what I'm saying? I will never forget that. I remember
they did Drew Brees wrong though. I
was going to say they deserve
they deserve what they got. You know?
Yeah, they deserve what they got. So I mean, like that was something that was like one of those things that stuck out to me. But shout out to these guys, man. These guys made the NFL something that was unique, especially Tom Brady. He made it unique. He made it, something where. As Eagles fans, we hate Tom Brady, right? But at the end of the day, the last time Tom Brady lost the Super Bowl, he lost to the Eagles. Go Birds.
He lost to us.
I don't think Eagles fans really hate Tom after we got
I don't hate him as a person.
No, I don't hate him as a person. But he's a cheater.
I think
the whole thing not shaking Nick Foles' hand.
I don't like that either.
I didn't like that either. That kind of turned me a little bit off of Tom Brady because I'd be like, okay, Tom, I don't like him as a competitor, but as a person. But then that whole hand, Nick Foles, come on, man.
Yeah, I ain't like that. But shout out to Backyard Birds podcast, man. He said if Rams is winning this, they got too much firepower for Cincy's line.
You see, y'all keep on.
I'm on that. I'm be honest with you. I'm be honest with you. Cincinnati's defense, man, they nasty.
True.
They can, and listen, I will replay last week's pod. Me and Big Cousin Will, we picked Cincinnati. So that's all I want to say. We picked Cincinnati. Certified Poppy, he went the other route. He said he didn't want to. He was Uncle Reed. He was Uncle Reed. So you know what I mean.
I thought Reed would pull it out.
Everybody's jumping on Cincinnati's defense. We do realize that they were like in the top 5 rankings this year, right?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, they're good though.
It's not like it's just they're about to get cooked. We're not going to have that.
It's one of those. It's one of those Tony Dungy. What's the guy was here? The Raiders, Gruden thing. He picked the team up. The defense was already set for the most part because he's a defensive coach was there. So even the young boys they had on the update was already set. Same thing with when Reed picked up here. Ray Rose had the defense set already. So
it was shout out to Mark. Shout out to Mark because Eli Apple is the weakest link of that damn defense. He is the weakest link.
He's been a bum since New York.
Yeah, he's been.
He got his mom going around doing all this J-Jaw stuff. So, like, Mom, I need you to stay. Stop, Mom. Stop.
Oh man, hey, we got to drink. We got to drink. We got to drink, fellas.
He shall not.
Got to drink, fellas. Welcome, Birdman. Thank you for coming in. I know you probably. I know Birdman see that damn list. So he said, Birdman, you better have a drink with us, man.
The guys in the chat. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well.
Shout out to Birdman. Appreciate y'all, man.
So I got this at when you walk in the liquor store, we got big liquor marts out here in Vegas, and it's a
Total Wine, right?
Yeah, but it's one called Liquor Mart.
Okay. I just picked up It's peanut butter with like a chocolate. So it's like a peanut butter chocolate.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
This is good, but
I'm trying to watch the figure. I'm going to
Yeah.
Mexico. Trying to watch the figure. I'm going to Mexico next month.
I've had this for about 3 years, fellas. I just want to put that out there. So I don't drink it that much, so it's kind of sweet.
Don't worry, I got your address on standby. If you fall out that chair.
Oh man, Birdman said, 8 ain't too easy, man. What's up, man?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get right into. We're gonna get right in. He said, "See you. He's gonna be here Super Bowl weekend. Hey, we welcome you with open arms, and we're gonna have a good time."
Facts,
Birdman. I mentioned Birdman. Who do you want to win the Super Bowl, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
California native.
Let's get this chat involved, man. Y'all gotta get involved.
I would like to hear that.
I need the chat to get spicy.
Yeah,
Usually Birdman makes it spicy.
I want to get somebody in here talking spicy with Birdman. You know what I'm saying?
The Pro Bowl's here this week. Anybody coming to Pro Bowl?
I was gonna go down because when I saw that the
skills thing at the baseball stadium.
Yeah. That stadium is actually.
Hold on, whoa. Time out. Whoa, hold up. Baseball stadium.
Yeah,
where did y'all have a what?
The Asian minor league team. They got a brand new stadium.
Wow!
And this
Oakland Athletics are yeah.
Where is this at? Is over there by T-Mobile or
no? It's in Summerlin.
No, it's in Summerlin over by
right by the
okay.
Right by the Red Rock. Yep, right next to the Red Rock.
Okay.
Where Summerlin, downtown Summerlin is. Yeah, it's real nice.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Nice. He said screwball.
That's where the A's will be playing before the stadium is built because we know they're coming. Right?
We are going to be getting the A's.
Damn, everybody leaving Oakland. That's messed up, man. Shout out to Oakland.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's in Renaissance mode, man. They're gonna bring it back. But
so Birdman said the Rams are going to win the game, man. He said the Rams, but he might be going for the home. He is from California. He's from LA, so he might be
West Coast halftime show going to be lit. No riders will be hopping on the field. Hey, I think
Joe Burrow got something to say about that.
Huh?
No, what did you say, Rico? I'm sorry.
A shout out to Jay-Z for setting up this halftime show. For everybody, I don't know if everyone remembers, he has that agreement or that contract with the NFL to
Rock Nation.
Go ahead. Yep, Rock Nation to be set doing the halftime shows. I think it's for like the next 5 to 10 years or something like that. Oh, it's just this 1 year. I think after this year they're gonna all be done by him.
Hey, Jay-Z in the back like
got him. Got him.
What you saying?
I was going to say, is LA the first team to actually win the Super Bowl's in their hometown?
Tom Brady did it last year.
Tom Brady did it last year.
Oh, Brady did it last year. Okay.
Tom Brady did it last year. Yeah.
It's crazy because that stat is kind of overshadowed just by the simple fact that Brady was just in the Super Bowl again, that people kind of didn't even realize that they were the first team to actually play and win the Super Bowl in their home field. So, first true home field advantage. No, actually, I think there was one other team that played, but they didn't win.
I don't think anybody got there because I remember Brett Favre was like, he had a chance, but it was from his hometown, not necessarily his stadium.
Well, see, and this brings up a huge thing in the NFL, where I don't want to say bias, but what do they say? New stadiums bring Super Bowls, and for these teams that have been around, like it doesn't really happen that often. You're not like, well, I think Philly had one like 15 years.
We got close. Yeah, we got close, but I think we built the link. It opened
2003.
in 2003, and then we got to Super Bowl in 2000. Yeah, because
2004.
It's been like 15. Yeah, it's been some years.
Because the last game we blew it. It was like 50 degrees out, and the Buccaneers beat us.
But we knew that Las Vegas was going to get one. We knew with this SoFi they were going to get one.
They're going to get new ones.
And I heard call it.
So you think the Raiders are going to be the next one's up?
We have one. I think ours is coming in 2024 or 2025. They already announced.
Yo, Super Bowl is actually going to be in Phoenix in 2023.
That's a good spot too, though. That's a real good spot.
Oh, next year.
Westgate's nice.
Next year, yeah.
I mean, it's a good place to have a Super Bowl.
So I might have to do an Airbnb thing that week. Make a little money. Now I'm playing. So let's get to the next segment, man. This next segment is something that I think all fans, it kind of like punched us in the mouth, and we're like, for real? Stay tuned.
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of Farmers, but the fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time, I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard or don't rep it at all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders.
Corny, son, yo, man. He's calling y'all the Washington cornballs, son. Yo, man.
Should have been the Washington Sentinels.
That joint was corny. When I seen that, I said, "Oh, snap!"
Your Washington Sentinels.
Yo, they hit it with the State Farms joint. Though they said, "Bum, bum, 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 bum,
We
bum."
got a drink. We throw that one up. We got three shots.
We got a drink to it. We got a drink to it. Yo, son, y'all wild. Come on, man. Yo, y'all wild. Come on, yo. Y'all take that State Farm commercial bullshit up out here with that guy. That shit garbage.
Should have been the Washington Sentinels. Washington Sentinels. I would have felt better about that one, you know?
Oh, man. And then to like top it off, you change your name, right? You change your name to the Commanders. Then I ain't gonna even front. The black jerseys, them joints is kind of hot. I ain't gonna even front. But son, why is it still look like But your field is literally duct taped together. But you get new uniforms with the Commander.
Let me tell you something. Me and those fans got a lot in common right now because when I saw that video yesterday, I was on the ground just like them. Boy, oh boy, if this ain't the worst, I was, bro. I felt I had to pull over. Because that is the worst. And the thing is, at first I thought it was someone trying to be funny, but then my man at the end talking about it gets better and better every time, and he was serious. Boy, I just can't even.
Hey, he a fan, man.
Yo, he a fan. You got
in the belt, inside the beltway ball. You know what I mean? So he can't help it, man. He gotta go. He gotta go all the way in and just rep it, man. Okay.
How hard he was trying to act happy about it.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to that, bro. He said he was hearing how he tried so hard to make it.
He did. He really did. But hey, Snyder probably split him with 20.
Yo, I'm over here tearing up. So that joke was funny.
How many times do you guys think they rehearsed it before he actually did the video?
Yo, they were though because he was like, he was like,
gave him a bottle, bro. There's y'all get a little saucy before the commercial. We got you.
Oh man,
this one, it's gonna be good.
Yo,
man, but then to top it off like this. Oh,
wait, is that real? That's real?
No. That joint is
that's handyman.
It's Photoshop. It's
handyman.
I thought they was trying to throw him in.
Oh my god! But like you would think, I just think that's fitting because they call themselves the Commanders. Y'all could have went with the Red Tails, but that's probably too black. It's too black.
Too many black people on board. Yeah, it's too.
Yeah, they go. Oh,
gruesome.
I just didn't know it was. I just didn't know it was that possible for us people of ethnic backgrounds to be that unsaucy. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that was available to us. That was chicken.
We got the drink, but we got Russell Wilson.
That was baked chicken.
Oh, we got a drink.
Russell Wilson.
Oh,
that a drink. Oh. Yo, shout out to you. Hey, everybody in the chat, man. Y'all take a shot. Y'all take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take a shot with the Swoop Boys, man.
Yeah, good shot, man. Is that song about me, guys? Did this? Yeah.
Backyard Birds pot. Before we jumped on live, we actually were. I took mine. Go ahead. We actually were just mentioning the
better and better each time.
And the Red Tails was one of them. The Red
it's too black though. It's too black.
Yeah, we said it was too black. Going back, for those who know the details and the history of the Red Tails, it probably gave us two. And as Cousin Will said,
General, he just passed away not too long ago.
Hey, all right,
a couple weeks ago.
Rest in peace. But no, they should have won with the Red Tails or the Red Wolves. That's what I think. Those are the only two options that actually made good sense.
Yeah.
But
Red Wolves.
Quick question though, right? Rico. Quick question, Rico.
Yeah.
How do you feel about their jerseys though? You think their jerseys is dope?
Well, actually, I'm glad you bring it up. You bring it up so one thing right off the rip, I want to do is go ahead and say Washington. These jerseys are hard, but if we're looking and we count right, we see 1, 2, 3, and I see 2 different helmets right there. Two different helmets.
They decide they're gonna have a contest.
So, no, but the whole thing about the NFL protocol,
what about
they
us?
did it. Well, because they did just lift the whole. They changed the rule this past season that. The reason anyone who doesn't know, the reason we have not been able to wear our beloved Kelly green jerseys is because the NFL had a law or a rule mandated that says take command. I can't even. That's funny. They had a rule that said you can only have one helmet. Having an alternate helmet.
Yeah, but we wore how did we wear the yellow jacket stuff then? They're not even part of the franchise.
That was before the rule was.
I'm saying 5 now.
Yeah, that was before the movement.
That was before
so Joey Shakes, man, we owe you a shot, man. Hope everything is well. Hope you're feeling better, man. Because you did one podcast by yourself. I thought you was about to die. I'm glad to see you commenting on her, and I'm glad you're good. All right.
Hey, good health. Well, no. So Mark, as I'm saying, bring back the Kelly green. So this past season, they did lift the rule, and our owner, who he shall not be hanged at this moment because I'm still a little sober, he said that it wouldn't happen this year, but maybe coming into this season, we might actually see the Kelly green. So either this season or next season, we could be looking at cue up the photo, something like this. You know what I'm saying? Something real fuego. Woo! Boy, oh boy, does that look good or what?
I'd rather go back to the 60 joints.
Or you like that one right there?
I like
that joint right there.
I like that joint. I like the 60 joints with the white.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I love that joint with the. I like that one. The green jersey. I just love.
I like the white helmets with the black. The white helmets with the green wings on them too, like the old school ones.
Like
the 48 joints. Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead. I gotta go ahead and side with Cuz on this one because I used to actually really want the all Kelly green joint like we wore when Vic and them boys played in it. But the reason that I say we go with the white ones, it looks a little bit better because we already have an all midnight green outfit. We already have the black outfit. Okay. So if we switched out the all white joint, white and midnight green, and go with the white and Kelly green, boy, that'd be hard. And then it gives us some options. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't lying.
Ain't lying, y'all.
My man Backcar Bird said, "I'm white and knew it was right play for all my brothers in the NFL, and it would have put some respect back into Washington football teams and players that want to play for just the name." Hey, 100%. My hats off to you, Backyard Birds.
100%.
Right, 100%. That red tails, that red. That would put them on the map. They was too hard for that. Snyder ain't got it in.
Well, the fact that they've had so much scandal and just so much
the boy be buying prostitutes and making the cheerleaders stay down there taking their passports and stuff. I don't know how he still got change.
That's crazy.
They were doing a lot.
Yeah,
they were doing a lot. Too much. They were doing a lot.
But wait. You know how scandalous the Washington football team was? They were so scandalous. They got Gruden fired in Las Vegas. That's how scandalous. All his stuff came out because of the investigation into the Washington football team. Like, boy, how did someone on a whole different team get fired?
Right,
and no one over there taking the L?
I mean, dude got some big lips, man. Y'all know I'm just saying, man. He wasn't wrong when he said that.
No. I mean,
but I don't know what else he said about it. But that part was, it's like me saying Mick Jagger got big lips, but that's not racist, right? I don't know, man. I don't know what it goes into.
The problem is only certain people get away with saying certain things in this world. Yeah, I don't make the rules. I just know.
Yeah, that's bad as calling Bojangles or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he said that. He got to go.
He got to go.
He got to go.
This conversation actually is something I did want to go ahead and bring up. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because it's very new and obviously we're going to see how it unfolds. But we did have the whole scandal with Brian Flores come out, dropping the lawsuit on the NFL this week about the race being a whole huge issue and getting hired by being a black coach. Even though I'm gonna be the first one to say, I think Flores is Dominican and he's just not being 100 with it. But that's not. My man's last name is Flores, bro.
His name is Flores. Like on your front, son. His last name is Flores. Yo,
I will say,
what up, man? AK, what's good, B? I appreciate you joining the pod.
What up?
Mark, you know what it. Mark over here dying with us. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I think the Red Tails would have been a good, especially with this breaking out right now.
Red Tails would have been a step in the right direction. That would have been a good thing with all the BS, with all the monuments and all the other stuff they got going on here. The Red Tails would have been a good look.
I don't want to spend too much time on it, but how do you guys feel about the Brian Flores situation? Do you believe it for one, and then for two, do you think he was right in what he did? And we have the whole thing about them trying to give him up to 6 figures to lose games.
What
I believe that.
I believe that happens in every team.
That happens.
You know what I'm saying? When you want to tank, you have a purpose of what you're going on and what's going on with your team. We seen that with the Eagles. We threw it. We threw the flag in. You know what I'm saying? Like
you saw it in the Cowboys game.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that throwing the games is a thing. I'm a TTP supporter 100% through. I trust the process. So sometimes tanking is the best option.
Right.
I'll say that.
And that's what I'm saying. It was, when you're throwing in the game, you're doing, a Sam Hickey. You're trusting the process. Hey, get crossed out by Bubba Chuck. Don't ever give up. You know what? And it's just one of those things, man. Like it sucks, but at the end of the day, man, these owners they care about one thing, man. That's all they care about. They don't really care about guys getting hurt and stuff like that. If you can play, hey, you on the field. But if you can't, why am I paying you for? What are you doing here?
Yeah. True. And a lot of times, for the most owners, it's just a toy to them. It's a toy.
It is.
So I want my toy. It's like when you have a toy, you go buy the best accessories you can get. So if I gotta lose a few races to get the best accessories available, why not? But you don't want to go public. You got public, and then they got rid of Doug because of it. Even though they told him to do it, because Schwartz, he didn't have there's no way they would have left that young boy in the Dallas game until they got the lead.
Yeah.
After they got the lead, he was getting torched. That dude that worked the Wawa. I was like,
Backyard says, I believe. Backyard says, I believe him. I want to see everything. Facts. We need some evidence in this situation for sure. But I do believe him. You're right. And that he said they need to change the drafting into more of a lottery.
So you want them to trade it in like the NBA?
No. I think what they should do.
Go ahead, cuz I'll let you go because I know.
So they keep trying to come up with these Bush League development leagues, whatever you want to call them, USFL. What was the Vince McMahon joint? Whatever it was called. XFL. Those leagues aren't bad, but the media is on them so hard that they're telling the fans they suck. Then the fans are, those games are horrible. I'd rather see the horrible games than nothing and see some development guys. I see my man from Temple, the quarterback. He was good in the XFL. I was like, he's all right, right? And he won an NFL game too, right? When he was down. Yeah. So I like to see that, but the NFL needs to go ahead and sponsor one of those. The last place team, they gotta go play in they gotta be the team that goes and play in London, which is the Jaguars already. So
the thing about it is we'll never see the NFL do that because once the NFL does put a stamp on something, they've immediately gone and created an actual competitor. So I mean, I think you're right.
They have a development league like that. That's what it is.
The NBA has the G League,
So you're saying basically
like football, European football, they have that B League, and then the bottom feeders go down into the B League until they can come back up.
Right.
And the other guys come back up.
Let's dissect this because we're starting to talk over each other. So Will, you're basically saying you would like for the NFL to have like a G League or a D League.
Yeah,
they have players to be able to develop and then call them up and call them down, put them down. Whenever
the NFL Europe, that was great, right? But it was over in Europe, and the games were all out of whack with the time. But if they brought that here instead of letting these other leagues pop up, because the media just kills them for some reason. They just sound it's awful soon before they even hit the and they had some good stuff like the XFL had that instant replay is way better than NFL stuff that I've seen. Yeah, it was really good because they'd be like, let's look at it. Okay, it's a bad call, it's a good call, and they'd be down, had the ball back here. No throwing flags. You shouldn't have to do that. If they messed the call up on the field, the refs should up in the replay refs should just fix it. So they did have some good stuff.
Okay, Rico, go ahead, Rico.
No, that was my bad. I was actually getting excited about it because I think you're 100% on the money with that. A G League of sorts for the NFL would be major. Only thing, I mean, and we see it even in baseball. They have the AAA teams and whatnot. We have players that come up and they go send them back down, whether it be due to injuries, whether they want to see what a guy looks like. I know it's kind of hard with the NFL season being so short, but this would be dope.
I think it's easier because you got more time to have a league. Like the other games, there's so many games in a basketball season or a baseball season that like baseball, they got to play at the same time, right? Yeah. Because it's 180 something games, right? But football is like 4 or 5 months. Then the development league could be 4 or 5 months. So those guys that didn't make the draft or didn't get picked up for a team, they can get in there and play, make a couple of dollars. And it might not be the best football, but
all right, fellas, let's get in the comments because it's starting to roll.
Yeah.
So Backyard Birds podcast said, what do you guys think about the USFL and the XFL coming back too?
Is the USFL one of those the one that the USFL isn't that the one that like the fans get to call the plays?
Both coming back.
Wasn't that the one with
the first one was with
what was Young Bull from Ohio State? He won the he won the championship.
Cordell Stewart or not Cordell?
Not Cordell. No. Oh my goodness. Guys in the chat, what is his name? He didn't want to come out, but he was actually kind of forced to come out.
He was forced
because they were like
called him stupid.
Yeah.
He was at Ohio. It was Cordell hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
He couldn't run. He can't run. He's not a mobile quarterback. He throws. He's a thrower. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mark. He said the Philadelphia Stars are coming back.
Well, the original USFL was good. That was a good league. But the NFL killed that. So you had the Stars, the Philadelphia Stars. They were a good team. And they went to Baltimore, and then they killed it because Herschel Walker was in there, Jim Kelly, Steve Young, all those guys were in the USFL because they were paying better than the NFL.
Yeah, that's right.
The reporters went and killed it because they told everybody it was bad football, but it wasn't bad football. It was great.
Cardell Jones.
Yes. He was one of those. I think, and then actually Washington signed. Is it something Jones?
He was on Washington.
He was on, yes, he was. Oh, no. I'm thinking Dwayne Haskins.
Haskins too, but they actually Cardell was signed to Washington for. He was like he was like the third.
Gotcha.
It wasn't a big.
So Birdman is saying Vince McMahon wanted to sign the Washington Commanders. We gotta take a shot because he just keeps on saying it.
And he better be
Commanders.
Better be taking shots with us, yo.
DM me a video. You taking shots, so I know it's real.
Go Birds.
Jeez.
Backyard Birds podcast. USFL. Excuse me. Sorry. Was another pro league.
Yeah, the original one. That's what I was talking about with Herschel Walker. Guys.
Well, wasn't that? That was like Steve Young and all those guys.
Steve Young, Herschel Walker, Jim Kelly.
That's when Steve Young was a mobile quarterback. Remember, Steve Young was
moving. Steve Young get down.
He was getting down. Yeah. All right, and then
I bought a pet leg. Well, that you know what, that rolls us right into I believe one of our other subjects we got. So go ahead.
Yeah. So we got another subject, man. We're gonna talk about Jalen Hurts, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about it. As you guys know, he had ankle surgery yesterday. They say he's gonna be ready by OTAs. Also, man, there's some rumblings about him and Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew says he wants to start. Is there going to be a competition? Will he even be ready? What do you guys think? Let's go, Rico. Let's go with you first.
First things first, there's not going to be a competition. My sources tell me that Gardner Minshew is going to be used as a big trade piece because there's another team that actually would be interested in starting him. So if we can get anything above what we traded for him, which was a fifth or a sixth round pick? Oh, was that high?
It was that high?
I thought it was like a fifth or a sixth. I thought it was really, really low.
Yeah.
Y'all clown Howie, but this is the quarterback factory.
This is the quarterback factory, but I'm getting good sources that we're going to be getting a trade asset for Minshew. So he won't. I don't think he's going to be here for OTAs. I think he's going to see that happening around the draft. As far as the surgery itself, if anything, anyone who's doubting our quarterback over here, big number one, this guy did what he did. What is an injury that was so significant that it did need surgery. So come on, and he did it. He played well. So if
you're type stuff right there.
Yeah, if you're broken leg still in the playoffs, let's go. That's all.
Backyard Birds podcast said I would trade Minshew for a DN or a corner. All right, Will, go ahead and take over.
Hold on, wait. Absolutely, I want to go ahead and say I'm all. It's always good to acquire as many draft assets, but let me be very clear. I'm all about the player for player trades. I'm all about it. You see it in the
player
NBA.
for player, but you gotta remember, backup quarterback, a good one, they're valuable. So they make. I mean, a good guy sits on the bench and makes $11, $12 million a year. So, and some bums make $11, $12 million a year. So
Chase Daniels.
Thank you. So Matt Barkley's still in the league, if you guys didn't know. So, and Geno Smith's still in the league, and we know they're not good, right? So good ones, command a good dollar, and then you don't want your whole season to be over because your quarterback got hurt. You want a guy that can at least win some games. You might have to change your game plan a little bit, but it's a good investment unless you're paying your quarterback way too much money. Then you gotta have a bum.
And I completely agree with you, but the only reason that I go ahead and say we don't keep Minshew is because I do think the back.
No, I don't mean we don't keep him. We get more value for him than just a 6-round pick. He's worth more than that.
Because not for nothing, a lot of people, I didn't hear anyone talking about it, but we actually have a third quarterback on the squad, and that's Reed Sinnett, who actually all reports coming out, all OTAs, all through training camp, is Reed was actually considered to make the full roster, and they kept him on the practice squad to hide him. So I think Reed might be the answer there, and I think we get something decent because, at the end of the day, I love Minshew. I love the energy that he brings to the team. But what I think he truly is, he's going to be a guy that sticks around in the league, and I think he's going to be the new Ryan Fitzpatrick 2.0 with less arm strength, but he's going to stick around in the league for the next 10, 12 years because he's got a name. And sometimes a name is just enough to keep getting you that next contract.
Hey, if you go down the roster of every NFL team, I dare you to find 5 backup quarterbacks better than him.
He ain't lying. Nah, I think you're right. You're right about that. Kanye West wants to make Jalen Hurts walking boot a new boot. Would you buy them? Birdman, Kanye West is a genius. So I'm not even going to stand for Kanye slander here. And he left, and Kanye left one bad John, and he dropped right onto the next bad John. And I've been lusting for Julia Fox. And if she ever sees this, baby, I'll leave my family for you, honey. I'm never coming home again.
Oh, but cuz you can't say that publicly. Oh man,
damn! You seen
barbershop talk.
Yep. Hey,
barbershop talk. Barbershop talk.
You seen Harlem Nights?
Baby,
that thing in the air.
I'm not coming home.
I'm not coming home.
Put your mama on the phone.
And then we got Mark over here. Rumor. Put your mom on the phone. We got Mark over here. Rumors that Howie inquired about Watson. Any intel on this? Well, I don't have any personal intel. I'll leave that for my partner up there.
So yes, it is true. They are.
He said I'm drunk.
He said you drunk.
These hot takes have been taught to you by Crown Royal Apple.
Oh man, drink some water. Drink some water, yo. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water.
I don't want. Hey,
he said, "Yo, that's a wrap."
I was about Gatorade Plan B.
So that actually just falls in the lap of the rumor mill. Let's go ahead and get on that segment. So with the rumor mill, man, I don't know if you guys heard. It was on. I think it was on. He was talking to either Jeff Molcher or Adam Kaplan. BG was on the radio. Basically said, he said, "What about the future?" He said, "Well, you know how Howie is. You know how Howie moves. How do we know that Jalen Hurts is going to be the quarterback next year?" So that goes and tells me that the players don't even know what's going on. The rumor that I heard, and I have good intel. Yeah, there are. If an opportunity comes up, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna let you know right now. They're gonna be looking for another quarterback. It's just it's the name of the game, man.
I can see them.
What is the right price of what you can give Howie? Howie is going to fleece. And he sniffs around every tree, every pole, every building. He does not. He wants the best for the Philadelphia Eagles, and this is the way he rolls, man.
I mean, you can't blame him for doing that, right?
Just don't be disappointed. I just want to let you guys know: do not be disappointed if Jalen's not here next year.
If he gets Watson, then then how you can't really be mad about that. You can be like, okay. And he got something for it. And plus, he's going to get something for Jalen. Like, it's not going to be he's not going to get soaked. If you give up Jalen for Watson and something else, maybe one of your number one picks or whatever, then I mean, we know Watson can ball like out of his mind. We know he can throw. We know he can do everything. But that crybaby stuff ain't going to work in Philadelphia. I tell you that you can't say I want to leave. You can never say that in Philly. So Jeffrey Lurie might tell him
he's seen Wentz. What happened to Wentz?
You know, Jeffrey don't play that. Remember when what you call sat next to him on the plane crying about Chip? Oh, thanks for the information. He got rid of Chip and him. Bye. Jeff don't like that. Jeff don't like that stuff at all.
Cuzzo, you literally are making me run out of alcohol, B. I swear.
Woo! I went in, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I had all three this week.
Yeah, you taught all three of them.
Well,
all right, so we're gonna go.
You don't hear from me. I fell on the steps. I'm just letting you know. Come over here and save me.
Well, while you guys are taking those shots, I'll go ahead and just say this, plain and simple. We root for the guys. We don't root for the names on the back of the jerseys. We root for the names that are on. We root for the team that supports the players on the jerseys.
There we go.
I got on a 27 Jenkins jersey. I love Jenkins as long as he was in Midnight Green. I loved him while he was in Philadelphia. Even shopped at the store. But he ain't here no more. I still love the team. That's my team. Whether Jalen Hurts is the quarterback of the future or not, whether they make a decision to go and get somebody else that they believe is more talented, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be singing the same chants that you hear me talking about Hurts right now for the next guy. And let me go ahead and furthermore say, everyone thought it was batshit crazy to hear that the Patriots were ever going to think about trading Jimmy G when they had a young boy coming up and Tom Brady looked like he was aging. And then they thought it was even crazier when Tom Brady's name would come up in trade rumors. But like I've heard, there's a board with a bunch of names on it every year. And those names have prices attached to them. Every player has a price that they're willing to go ahead and trade them for. And that's all I'm going to say about that. There's no way to go ahead and say that there's 100% he's going to be on the team next year. Let me tell you what. Fletcher Cox might be gone.
Yes.
Look at the Patriots. They're 1 year removed from their franchise quarterback. They missed the playoffs. They're back in the playoffs.
Yep.
All right. Come on, the next segment.
That's who else can do that? I mean, you know what I'm saying, King? Like 1 year removed from the playoffs, back in the playoffs.
The Eagles.
Yeah, exactly.
So the next segment that we got coming up, like I said, we got the rumors. So we have tons of rumors actually, but we're going to come up with this one. And this has actually been something that's been roaring a lot. So we're going to pull them up real quick. DJ Chark.
Hey.
Yo, Rico, you let them know, man. What's up? Tell them. Talk to them.
Hey, well, shoot, just like you saw right there, they're talking about possibly going and getting my man. That's one of the big trade rumors we're hearing. And it's a name, and I got to say, I love it because it's a name that we haven't heard floating around too much. So I would 100% welcome Clark to this team. And he's an underrated, and I think we'd be able to go ahead and get him for a nice price. A nice price.
Yep. We need that.
And not for nothing. If you go ahead, let me go ahead and pull up his stats real quick because I think that's really gonna impress a lot of people.
It's not the DGB stats, is it?
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
I thought he was going to be that boy, but was I wrong about that one?
Oh man. Well, we thought DG. Bleh, shit.
He had the body type, but he
had the body type to come in. You know what?
He's going to White Girl Wednesdays too much. He was killing you at Bahama Bay. He was killing it.
No, for real. We thought he was going to be like the next. We thought he was going to be like We thought he was going to be what Alshon Jeffrey actually was for the low price. And I'm gonna hate to say this and admit it, but they at one time I did see that they comped him comparable to Megatron, and I said, "Oh, we got Megatron up in here."
Right.
He dropped 10 touchdown passes.
I'm gonna read some of the comments. He said, he's basically talking about the trade. If that happens, I'm inviting all y'all to my channel, and we popping some bottles. Yo, man, you just gotta come to the Swoop Boys. We get let every Tuesday and every Tuesday and Sunday night. B. Come on.
That's probably the one boy I would be like, okay, I understand. As long as we don't give up the farm. Don't give up the farm. I can't. But the only thing I don't like is what
what up, Cuzzo? What up, Cuzzo?
So he played limited because due to injury in 2021. But he averaged 22 yards in 2021. And before that, he was averaging anywhere from 12 to 13.9 yards. He's career high. He's got 15 touchdowns. And you got to remember that this is on a Jacksonville team that hasn't had a quarterback for the past couple of years. So, and he's young. He got drafted in 2018, guys. So, I mean,
I forgot about that. Wow. Why does he feel like he's been in the league for a while though, yo?
Because you know what? I feel like just because Jacksonville has been in the public eye for so long right now.
You don't gotta give up a first for him though.
I don't think we have to give. Honestly, no. I think because
I don't think so.
Was he the first round? I think he was I think we can get him for literally next to nothing.
Tell Cuzzo what we talking about.
Oh, we talking about going ahead and getting DJ Clark from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trade rumors are saying that the Eagles are highly interested in this young boy, and to bring him in alongside Devontae Smith, it could be major. That's what we talking about, young Ka. How we doing?
Birdman said Jimmy G.
What? Oh, come on, stop.
No.
Yo, hold on.
I haven't heard one single rumor.
Whoa. He is trying to get traded. Yes, he is trying to get traded. But yo, Birdman.
Here?
Birdman.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna do that too.
Come on, sir.
Birdman, you watch. Wait,
he stayed injured. Come on, man.
You're telling me you watch Jimmy G through these playoffs, and you think that he's any better than the man we have right now? Because Jimmy G wasn't taking off and running. I'll tell you that.
Birdman, Birdman, stop it.
Stop it, Birdman. Just stop. Bro.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Let's not go there
your
tonight.
Bias is all at your neck tonight, man. Stop,
I'm happy.
Man.
I'm happy, Buzz, right now. Don't do this.
Now you said, like I said, Deshaun Watson. Okay, I got it. Yes, because he can do everything Jalen can do, and he can throw that rock like damn moon.
Okay, so let's get this straight. So, Big Cuzzo, you're saying Deshaun, right?
I'm saying keep Jalen, but I'm saying if they're gonna go out and make a trade and do some dumb shit, I'm with that one. But don't blow the farm on it. Don't do a Chip Kelly thing and give up too much because now you got that high salary. You know what brings that high salary? No bench.
Perfect.
Step up on Hurts in throwing only.
It's second year. It's in his second year, so we gotta get him. You gotta give him a chance to develop, right?
Exactly.
DJ been on the Giants for 4 years, and he got his chance.
I've been
Cousin said Jimmy G is a winner. How can he be a winner? And he
was Hurts.
How many?
He went to Super Bowl and shit the bed. Him and his
how many touchdowns did he throw in that Super Bowl?
Coach shit the bed with his bullshit calls. But when you stop that run game,
well, no, it's because we gotta think though. Yeah, think. Kyle Shanahan did not trust Jimmy G. You remember that stretch? At that stretch, he did not trust Jimmy G at all. They ran the ball. They ran the ball with Mostert. They ran the ball with the other running back as well. I'm trying to think. And then they start getting Debo in there. They don't trust. They didn't. Nobody.
Right,
I don't think anybody trusts him.
You're right, King. You're right. They don't trust him when throwing the
They
ball
don't
like that.
trust
You
him.
can see it because he does dumb stuff. Like he threw that interception again in Dallas.
Bro, think about it. I was at the game. The first half into the third quarter, Jimmy G played a clean game. I was surprised. He didn't get sacked. He didn't make any dumb decisions. He got rid of the ball when he needed to get rid of the ball. He threw away the ball when he needed to throw the ball away. And then in the last, when he was getting sacked and feeling the pressure, he does go and do some dumb shit. Man, what I tell you, bro.
Sensitive about what happens to Jimmy G in those tight situations, and Jimmy G is sensitive. So they both start getting conservative, and it just costs them the game. Like we saw in the last Rams game, they had the Rams, they were done. One more touchdown, they done. They couldn't finish them off. It was like, okay, now we got to go to overtime and all this other stuff.
There.
Same thing in this game. You're like, just 4th and 2, go for it, finish them off. They couldn't, scared.
Well, here's an original take. Hold on, here's an original take, and I'm willing to run with this because I'm not gonna I'm gonna tell you guys all this. I'm not gonna keep having the Jalen Hurts convo. We know what it is. We know what the guy is.
How can the guy be elite in the second year?
Not elite. Let him grow.
He's elite in his second year.
Yeah, exactly.
He's good, but not elite. That's what.
That's good, but not elite.
But
no one wanted him. No one wanted Josh Allen. Nobody wanted Kyler Murray until their third year. Guess what? Right. Jalen Hurts is entering his third year. We're going to see it now. Now, this right here, my man's over here talking about Birdman. We need a number 1 running back. Now, that is a take I can get behind. Give me a fresh running game that we can – that I'm not saying that we have to have a strong elite running back and still run with the committee so that we have a bell cow and we have guys to sub in for certain situations. And you mix that with Jalen Hurts,
Marion Barber.
Have a winning formula.
He ain't lying.
That's all we need. That's all
we need a running back like that, a bruiser, a dude that can handle it. Because we got Howard, but
y'all got the comments spicy. Let's go.
Howard's like 2 runs and back on the shelf, bro.
Wait. Remember Sam Bradford? Stop it. Did we make the playoffs with Sam Bradford?
We need a bull.
He got hurt. And I remember the game he got hurt. Mark Sanchez.
Sanders' hands are suspect. Bad ball security. Absolutely. Air Force Reserve Sergeant Walker. I salute.
Yo, Marcus. That's my man. That's my man, Marcus.
I was talking about
Marcus.
John Walker, what's up?
Marcus, we definitely gonna get you on the Swoop Boys, and we're definitely gonna get you on there, bro. I got you, man. I hope everything is well, man.
Please don't compare Hurts to Allen. Allen has an arm. Allen.
Bro,
people would have said, "Don't compare Allen."
I can't keep up.
That's why I'm just reading them right off. People weren't comparing Allen to nobody 2 years ago. Before 2 years ago, people were talking about to be cartons for that kid. So what happened is he got into his third year. He had got a coach that was going to go ahead and make sure that he was doing the right things with his mechanics and setting his feet, which would hurt.
He also got receivers too.
And they went and got Stephon fucking Diggs. They went and got Stephon Diggs.
Black guy in the league.
Whoa,
they got
let's
Stephon
one at
Diggs.
One at a time. So we know what's going on.
They went ahead and got Stephon Diggs, and Allen's whole game changed. So let's not act like Allen was just this great talent before Stephon Diggs.
When you guys are talking about best wide receiver duos, you got a trio up there. You got Beasley, Walker, and Diggs. Them dudes is nasty.
And they got that big boy at the tight end spot.
They got a squad.
Jalen Hurts couldn't hold Jimmy G's jock strap.
I don't know. I seen him beat him into the length, but the refs took it back. They kept taking it back. So every time he scored a touchdown, they took it back.
And I'll go ahead and say this: that weird stat we put out last week about Jimmy G having so many games won without throwing a touchdown. That's not actually a positive stat for Jimmy G. I just want to let you know that shows you that how much your quarterback actually doesn't have to be great for your team to succeed sometimes, as long as you have the right pieces around them.
Okay, so we can agree and disagree, right? So we're all in the room. We're going to agree to disagree. Yep. We can agree that Jimmy G is a great game manager.
Yeah.
Right?
He's a good game manager, as long as the game is going in his way.
Boom. Yo.
He's kind of like Dak.
Hold on. Let me say this because you know what? We've been having this Alabama, the thing about Alabama.
Here we go with
hold on. Because I've been waiting to get this off my chest. And I'm thinking that's Carl's your cuz, right?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Hey, cuz, I want to thank you. Thank you for bringing this up because Hurts couldn't throw at Alabama. And you know what everybody talks about? They talk about Hurts getting pulled out of that one game and Tua going and winning it. But you know what people don't talk about? They don't talk about how the next week, the very next week, Hurts was actually the starting quarterback and led that Alabama team to win. He had been pulled in one of the biggest games of his college career, and then the next week starts like nothing ever happened and wins. If that boom, 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 boom. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's that Alabama thing, man. Alabama bias thing about him getting pulled in the game, but you guys don't give him credit for his resiliency. A lot of guys will be done, son. Can we say Carson Wentz this week? Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
a lot of guys will be done, son. Like Wentz is done. He got yanked once, fell off.
You see how it looks, Jack? Can we say Carson Wentz this week?
Yeah, I told you, I left this podcast drunk many times over that voice. And no disrespect to Carson, if he would have just manned up and said, "I want to compete for my job," I would have had a little more respect for him. But you can't be the franchise guy and be like, "I want to be traded."
Yep. Oh, you're right.
All right, but shout out to Marcus. He said, "Easy fix. J-Chaw becomes a tight end. Pursue Godwin and Gallup." I have no problem with that, my guy. Matter of fact,
He ain't lying.
Yeah,
I can see Godwin and Gallup. That would be dope.
I like that. I really do like that.
I like J-Jaw in the
my thing is this
situation in blocking.
This is what gets interesting. This is when it gets interesting. Godwin doesn't have a quarterback now. We're gonna go Blaine Gabbert. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only they have Blaine Gabbert. That's their quarterback on their roster. And Jimmy G is actually looking to go. I seen the teams. It was the Bucks, Steelers, Steelers, Saints. I don't think he can go to the Saints. The Saints are like $75 million over cap, so I don't know how that would work.
Well, Jimmy G's deal is a lot front loaded, so he's actually not due that much money the last year or two of the deal.
Washington, maybe.
Jimmy G and Washington would be interesting.
New York, New York.
I don't think New Orleans.
New York is not. I don't think New York is going to be. I don't think New York is going to be.
I see
one
that
of those
boy on a list. I see him going to New York for some reason.
Okay.
The list we can't talk about.
Cuzzo said, "Do you really believe Hurts can win a game with his arm? Come on, man. He has to have time to develop.
We saw it.
And then he said, please cut JJ, period.
I could see that.
Marcus said,
and hold on real quick. I saw Air Force say, make J-Jaw become a tight end and get Godwin and Gallup. The only reason I say just let JJ walk is because there's this young boy, and I know we saw him get hurt, named Tyree Jackson. And the Eagles have a lot built to him. They like him a lot. They like Tyree Jackson a lot, even though he got hurt again. And we already got Dallas Goedert. So no real need for too many more tight ends.
All I gotta say about J-Jaw is
so Birdman said, first time in history as Rico has been a Philly fan, he's in love with the second round pick for no reason.
Why? What second round got to do with it? You love Manham. What was he taking? What was Nick Foles taking? He won the Super Bowl for you. Why y'all?
It was like fourth round pick, man. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Right? Why should that be first round?
I'm telling you, that's what we're talking about. This entire time that we've been on this podcast, from episode 1 to episode 6, people judge Jalen Hurts by the what round he was drafted into.
And the Alabama
but think about it though. He took us to the playoffs, but you don't hear a word anybody says about Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, because you know why? They were drafted in the first round.
Let's compare him to Lamar Jackson.
Oh, wait, hold on, Birdman. I got Jimmy G was the 62nd overall pick. Kirk Cousins wasn't drafted until the 4th round. These guys are all star. Lamar Jackson was he the end of the first round or was he the beginning of the second?
He was we actually picked him, but we traded him to Ozzie and we got Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert was our second round pick, but we turned it into a first.
So there you go. All these guys, your draft number, fuck the greatest of all time, Tom Brady was
6th round.
He was damn near Mr. Irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're talking draft numbers, we're talking about draft position. All that doesn't matter. Do you know how many times the NFL gets a guy's draft wrong,
He
and
said
then you hear
Uncle
about
Rico
a guy
has a better
coming
arm.
and he coming out of nowhere? No, the guy was already great. They just will go off this strict sheet and these strict rules on what they think you should draft or what a guy should do at a position, and they miss out on pure talent.
Guy put up Heisman
They miss out on
numbers
guys who
his
get
senior
freaky.
year. He put up Heisman numbers his senior year, going in his first year in the program. Oh well, so did Baker and so did Kyler. Okay, all right. Did Kyler and Baker did they play off their team in the playoffs their second year in the league? Nope.
Get Uncle Rico over Hurts.
Yeah,
Uncle Rico.
You're bugging. You're bugging. He had his chance. That's why he's in Jacksonville. But he had his chance in Jacksonville and couldn't do it.
I'm just saying, but guy in his second year, first year starting, man, come on, man. Like I said, go through the math on the numbers against other quarterbacks in the same position, Hall of Famers and stuff like that. He stacks up with them, man. I mean, you can't deny that.
I wouldn't agree with that. I wouldn't say that.
In their second year playing.
No, I'm talking about the comment. He said.
Oh, the comment. Okay.
He said Penn State running backs are no good.
I wouldn't say that, man.
Birdman, I'm going to say that was an uneducated comment right there. And I love you.
They might not be. They might not be. They might not have. I mean, Franco. I mean, they might not have like superstar guys, right? But they got guys that are durable, like they came
guys
through.
that are at least running backs by committee that are durable in this league that will have careers. All right, we spent too much time on this topic.
All right, so let's get on to the next topic, man. So we did the rumors. And Howie, as an Eagles fan, what is your expectations for this off season? And let's start with Will.
Yeah.
Me, I wanted to see us use those 3 number 1 picks wisely, right? We got defensive needs, and some guys gotta get cut, and it's gonna hurt a little bit, but they gotta go because their salary is just too much. And unless they take a pay cut, how bad do you want to be here?
Okay, all right. So then that's where we're gonna intertwine this with this. We're gonna intertwine it. Let me find it. And we're gonna talk about facts and what's on the books and what our expectations. You ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the Eagles will have about $14 million in cap. That's not including Brandon Brooks' situation. So they would be up in the 20s. Okay. The Eagles also have first picks in the first round. Also, team needs linebacker. We can all agree to that, right?
Yes.
Ed rusher. We can all agree with that. Wide receiver, most definitely. Corner, because I think Steven Nelson is not coming back. And I want Rico to spot on this because I think O-line is going to be a big deal because we don't know what's going on with my man Kels. We don't know what's going on.
Well, I'm going to say if you guys, anyone in the chat, anyone who's watching us right now, if you haven't already done it, go ahead and make sure you go ahead and like and go ahead and make sure you follow our Instagram because King, our very own King, yes. He went ahead and he did it. He did his own mock draft, and that's coming out. That right there is out. You guys can go ahead and see how he went with the first.
Listen. And so in my defense, I just want to say, in my defense, I was thinking half of me of what I want, and then the realistic of what Howie would do. Just want to put that out there.
Well, no, I'm going to preference that by saying I actually thought King was kind of wild for how he started his draft off. Because offensive line is the last thing that we need to be focusing on. Especially
if Lindenbaum is there, I guarantee.
But hold on. I'm with you. Hold on. I'm coming back to you. Chris Trapacio actually had your back too, because he has us going with an offensive lineman in the first round. The boy from Alabama as well. So now that'll give us 2 offensive linebackers, or offensive linemen. So we would he's got us drafting Evan Neal in the first round, which I don't make heads or tails of it because we were having a conversation off mic, all 3 of us, on how Cousin Will feels that there's a certain allegiance to Jalen Hurts by a certain one, Jason Kelce. Now, riddle me this, what if the key, and Birdman, I want to hear what you think about this. What if the only way to get to get Jason Kelce to stay an Eagle for the next 2 to 3 years is if Jalen Hurts is under center. How do you feel about that? Because I think they do have a connection and they do have a bond, and I think Kelce wants him here.
I think a couple guys
and
take a
to
pay cut to stay
piggyback,
in
hold on, I'm
Jason's
gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, Will, real quick. I'm gonna answer everybody in the chat. And to piggyback off that, Backyard Birds podcast said, stack up the D in the draft and get some free agents, wide receivers. I think everybody is on that trail. I think all three of us are on this panel.
I don't want a receiver in the draft. I want a receiver.
I don't want a receiver in the draft, but I will say, I think one person will. I think this person's stock is going to drop. I think Drake London is going to drop in the second round. That's just me because he put up 1,000 yards. I would say, he put up 1,000 yards, right? He didn't play throughout the whole season because he had a torn ligament in his ankle or something like that. So I believe he will drop. So if he is there in the second round, you draft him.
You draft him for sure.
You draft him. He's 6'5". He's the next Mike Evans, in my opinion. I know I'm against guys in the Pac-12, but there's something about that kid, that I'm saying. I'm like, damn, big body wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey type, bigger, stronger, Mike Evans prototype. Let's go. All right. Will, let me get you to go because I literally got to catch up with these comments. My bad, guys.
Oh, I was just saying same thing. Like we go defense, and then we try to get those receivers I talked about in the last podcast. Definitely get Ridley and try to get Gallup on cheap in free agents. So
okay.
So hold on, just because I didn't really fully answer the question. The only way I'll preference this, the only way that I want to see the Eagles take anything to do with a receiver in this draft is either in the later rounds when we have picks that we can try things out. Because look, Quez Watkins, he ain't a nobody. He's making
right.
Always making progress. He's not, in my eyes, Quez for where we drafted him at has only over exceeded what we thought he would ever be.
So do you think he would be a third round? Do you think he would be a third option? A great third option.
I don't think he's the third. He's the third option. Once we get another guy in here, whether that be through this draft or we get a guy in here through free agency, he's going to be the third. He'll be the third. And I think Rager's not going to get much playing time this year. But the only
breaking news! Breaking news, guys. My fault. Just got word. Doug Peterson just got hired by the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Doug got railroaded, man. Doug was going to trust the process stuff.
Listen, man, trust the process with him. I think he might actually do something with that franchise. Believe it or not, I know there's bittersweet with it. But yeah, man, that was the first breaking news on the Swoop podcast, man. Yeah,
the same
just got hired
on Jalen Hurts. The same people that was hating on Doug trying to save Wentz when Wentz was changing the plays and not following his reads.
Hey, but that's dope, man. Hey, congratulations to Doug. But I will say the only way I want a receiver, if we do it for a receiver with one of those first round picks, I want to go. You got to go big with it. I want the boy from Alabama.
But we already down at 15, 16, and 19.
I'm just saying if that's. I'm just saying. It's either bang or bust for me.
Gotcha. I got you.
Yeah. You got to get a good guy. Like we got. We got number 6 this year. We got to get no project, no picks like Rager.
Yes,
he's
fast, for sure.
But
no. I totally agree.
Got Jefferson.
Yeah, I wanted him to be competing for Rookie of the Year.
Because at the end of the day, man, when you draft your first round picks, those guys are supposed to be on the field. Absolutely. No projects. No. Oh, I need to have some time. I need to wait for time. No, I need him on the field right away. That's the reason why you were drafted the first round pick. Yep. All right, so we're gonna go Cuzzo right here. He said no O-line, corners, linebackers, wide receiver in the first. All right. Okay. And then Birdman. Jalen Hurts' arm strength is compatible to the guys from the scary. Oh, come on.
Hey, Carl, we were actually talking about the black coach thing earlier with the Brian Flores situation.
Man. His arm strength. I seen the boy throw flat-footed to Quez down the sideline in the San Francisco game. His arm strength ain't that bad, Birdman. Stop it. Flat-footed.
You're gonna and this is a Birdman. I see what you said about they built around Dak, and you see how that worked out. I'm gonna be honest, man. At the end of the day,
Cowboys. You can't
there's too many personalities in that locker room, and and honestly, I don't ever say it too much, but Dak as a leader, I really do like him a lot. I think he's a great person. I think what he does for that franchise is good. But when you got Amari Cooper talking about he should get the ball more, and you got too many big personalities in there. It's too much for one guy to reel in. And at the end of the day, their coach isn't like a coach that can manage big personalities. So I guarantee if you had the right coach in there, that probably goes a lot different. And people don't think head coaches matter that much, but in situations like that, that's where Doug actually shined at. Doug was a player's coach.
Yeah. And the Cowboys' personnel moves haven't been good. So they already have a receiving core with Gallup and Cooper. And they go out and get CeeDee Lamb when they really needed a lineman or something or a tight end. They get the flashy stuff. They got all skill positions, but they let their line deteriorate. Now all they got is Zach Martin, and now that's it. They can't run the football or nothing. And their defense is while they say they're good, if you look at the things they give up, like Diggs getting burned all the time. Yeah, he got interceptions, but that's just being in the right place at the right time. Yeah, it wasn't like he was ball hawking. Yeah, and then he's susceptible to a double move because he thought he was Dion all of a sudden. So, that's
I like Dak. I like Dak. Dak is a class.
Hold on. We jumping ahead because we got to send the comments. So Cuzzo said Jameson from Alabama. I agree with you. He's nice. Hey, Rico, ask yourself: Do you want someone to prove it or a project? We want somebody to prove it, most definitely. But last year, bro, we weren't even supposed to make. Damn well you was not expecting us to be where we were at last year. Everybody, I know I didn't. I was like, yo, this is a rebuild. Come on now.
I told Cousin we could run the ball like I know we could. We would be there.
My homerism kicked in.
Not my homerism. I knew we could run the ball.
If I was going to draft a wide receiver, okay.
I would go get Ridley, man.
Jalen Hurts is a great guy, but we're trying to build a championship team.
Oh, the news is breaking. You're right. The news is breaking about Doug. It's out.
Bro, I just hit. My man just hit. My man just hit me up. My man's an agent. My man just hit me up.
It's coming out.
Hey, shout out to Doug, man. Dougie P.
Dougie P, man.
All that go for it on fourth down stuff.
I just love it. I just love it because
this
I can. You know what's so dope is like now that I have NFL friends, I can break stuff on here and I can do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God,
you're gonna get it. Carl, man, it's okay to appreciate another player's game, even if they're a Cowboy. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, man. Doug is that guy. Let me tell you something about Dak, though. Dak is that guy, given all those tools he got around him, you never seen him win a game on his arm. Never.
But
this guy to throw the ball to go downfield to get 6.
Go Dougie. Let's go backyard. Yo, shout out to Backyard Birds Pod, yo. I really appreciate you, man.
Backyard Birds.
I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, man. Yo, take a shot with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here take shots, me.
Take pictures. You know
what I'm saying? You got 3 Jersey cats here. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. If you take a picture of yourself doing the shot and you send it to the Instagram, I'm gonna make sure to post it up. So make sure you do.
And we're sending a shirt out to you. We're sending a Swoop Squad shirt out to you. Yo, if you do it, we got you. Just get your information.
Once we get 1,000 on the cash.
No. We gotta get 100. We gotta start small.
I talk about for the Malcolm Jenkins throwback. I got
if we get to 100 subscribers, most definitely gonna do a giveaway. I have a hat to give away. Actually, let me go ahead and get it.
I got a Ben Simmons jersey. I'm giving away 100.
So we're gonna have a Ben Simmons jersey, and we're gonna have this fresh hat with the patch. We're giving this away. If we get up to 100 subscribers, yo, we're gonna do a lottery at 100 subscribers, and we're going to give this away. Swoop Boys, and with a green Swoop Boys t-shirt to match. We gotta get to 100 subscribers.
Show him the Swoop Boy shirt. Show him the Swoop Boy shirt.
It's in the back.
I want that hat right there.
Show him the Swoop Boy shirt
myself.
So it's a fitted If you can't fit it, man, I can give you the receipt. You can take it back. But this was something that I was going to give away on. It was this, fresh patch, but Pro Bowl patch. Can't go wrong with that, right? You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you guys tuning in with us, though. Appreciate
Birdman doesn't think that Kelsey will make his decision based on the quarterback. And I'm gonna have to disagree because everyone's going to be looking at who's going to be under center.
Okay.
So be couple guys just coming back with pay cuts. Jalen's under center.
Oh wait, and you know what? This is the first podcast since Brandon Brooks retired, so let's go ahead and give him a
let's give a
Brandon
cheers.
Brooks, man.
Let's give a cheers to Brandon Brooks, man. We appreciate you. Number 79 will always be with you. We appreciate
Call of Duty with my man sometimes.
Cheers.
Cheers. So the next segment, man, we're gonna go to get to know Affiliated Poppy. This is my brother, man. Love this dude. Met him in Vegas. We connected on the front like, yo, what you doing? Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Just on some fandom type stuff.
Some fan organic stuff,
And man, he's been my brother since, man. That's my man. That's my man, 50 grand. You know what I'm saying?
100.
So basically, we're gonna flip it around on you. We're gonna find out about Affiliated Poppy. So, number one, your favorite Eagles moment as a kid.
Ooh, should I look like a big ass kid in that picture grinning on that? I look like a big ass kid right there. Shoot. Biggest as a kid. That's gonna. Are we saying kid like I was like young, or like kid like I was in my early like 20s?
Hey man, it is what it is.
I gotta think. I'm only 23.
Your favorite moment?
My favorite moment has to be to this day. Aside from obviously, I'll preface this. It's not about the Super Bowl. I'm sick. No drinking for me.
Yo, we gotta have him on the podcast, man. We gotta have him on the podcast.
Yeah, we gotta get Carl on there.
I'm gonna go ahead and Van Der Esch is he's too injury prone. Sorry, but yeah. It's gotta be Miracle at Meadowlands too. Honestly, man.
Okay.
Because it was it's so iconic, and I'll never forget the day. You know what? I was in a very interesting point in my life. I was living with my first girlfriend. And you know how it is when you first move out your crib. You ain't got much. So all we really had, I'll never forget, we had a
PlayStation.
I had a PlayStation, and I that she got me because I was and
so is it PS3? Is it PS3 PS4? What is this?
This has to be still during the PS2 era.
Two costs money, bro. Two is the most expensive one.
So
yeah. Well, PS5. The PS5 is expensive.
Well, no, I'm saying back then.
My mom, my mom and my wife was mad at me when I got the PS5. They couldn't believe I got it.
I bet. It was. I'll never forget. We had the TV was sitting on top of a storage box. You know, like
wow,
it was upside down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like real first apartment kind of stuff. And
but it felt good having your own stuff. God bless
but it was mine. You know what I'm saying? It was mine. You know, I'm watching the birds on Sunday. I'm sitting on my own little raggedy ass couch, and I'll never forget. You know, me and her just sitting there chilling, and bro, you know how it is, bro. The Eagles are losing. It looked bad, and here goes Vic. He throws the touchdown. He runs and gets the touchdown. He hits Brent Selleck. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, like, wait, things are happening, and then boom, here we are. The touch, you know what I'm saying? Deshaun Jackson. You see him say, "Do not kick it to that man." And
that was three.
Yeah. Yep.
That was number 3. Yeah.
That was
2 was Westbrook.
Did 2? Yeah. It was
2 was Westbrook. Yeah.
It was Westbrook. The Selleck, and then you got the Deshaun. Is you know,
that was a game.
That was, bro, and I'll never forget. Like, you know how they say, like, you'll never forget.
Was that 2009? Was that 2009 or 2008?
Yeah, it was 2009. I was at Fort Dix that year. I was facing Fort Dix that year.
Bro, I'll never forget.
I just got engaged. I just got engaged that 2 days to my wife.
Yeah,
so I remember that. Yeah.
Bro, I was sipping on some Carlos Rossi at the crib.
Oh boy.
I was in a bar and
me and baby girl had the jug handle. Yeah, it was. And I'll never forget that, bro. And I'm screaming. She had this little ass dog named Coco at the time, and I'm seeing Deshaun run it, and I'm yelling and go. The dog is freaking out. My girl's looking at me like, what's going on? Yo, Deshaun takes it all the way in, and bro. You know how it is, bro. I was ready to go the rest of the day after that one, bro. I was like, man.
I was at a bar on 38, and it was in Mount Holly, and these guys were Giant fans. They were like, all y'all got is all game. They said, all y'all got is punt returners. I was like, hey, remember you said all we got was punt returners? Watch this shit. And boom, my man took it back. I was like, ooh. And, that was it right there. That felt good.
Honestly, man, I could tell that story and it bring a tear to my eyes, man. And y'all in backyard, I love Selleck too, man. And one of the best parts of the Super Bowl was A, Merrill Reese getting to see the Eagles actually do it, and B, Brent Selleck actually being on the team after years of, he was there for all that time.
Yeah,
and
man,
he actually got to be a part of the win. Man,
that letting us down in 08 because we should have won. We should
have won it then. But damn, I'll never forget that game.
All right, so let's go to a comment, and then we're gonna get back to Rico. Dallas Cowboys on the division until proven otherwise. As long as Zach has been, I don't think they're doing anything, bro.
Man, they're
not doing anything.
They got no money.
I love Brett. I love Brett Selleck, man.
I love Brett Selleck,
and it was crazy about him. He stayed in Philly after, he got the ring. Yeah. And the story that Jason Kelce said, he was like, his rookie year, he made it to the playoffs, and he said, I'll be back next year. He didn't make it back for a while. Then he finally won a ring. So, my cousin said, I'm drinking tequila Lobos.
He's drinking tequila Lobos.
If you got a girl
Birdman said, teach me how to Dougie. He said, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Hey, this is what we do, man. We interact with the Swoop Squad, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, yo.
Dad's that bar on 38.
All right, so the next question I have for you.
All right.
What did you take away from this season?
Just the fact that when the team, necessarily the team you have doesn't necessarily always matter 100% because the bonds that this team has built, it shows. You got guys like Lane, you got guys like Kelsey on the line that have been here for years. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like, hey, it's me and Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? That was in Los Angeles. That was the
Super Bowl run, baby.
Super Bowl run right there.
2017.
2017. You were at that game too, or no?
Yeah, I was at that game.
You were at that game. Yep, you were at that game.
I didn't meet you. I met Cuzzo. I met Big Cuzzo.
Yeah. I don't know how I didn't see you then. That's crazy. Me and Cuzzo was together. It's a whole.
Y'all was in the Airbnb playing, but we'll get to that another show.
We'll get to that.
But, we'll get to that.
Just the fact that necessarily the team on paper doesn't necessarily mean what the team is going to do on the field. I mean, the bonds that these guys had, they don't quit on each other. They play together, and not for nothing. You got Jalen Hurts came in, and it wasn't a fact that he was a new player. It wasn't a fact that he was looked at to be an elite quarterback or anything, but it was the right guy at the right time on this team that they could get behind and they could rally. So, I mean, and I think that just speaks volumes to who Philadelphia is as a whole. Yeah, every time you count us out, this team, this city, we bounce back way harder than you could ever imagine. So, like Cuz said, he called it to be better. He thought we were going to be this good. And even though people thought we might have been bad, at the end of the day, no real Eagles fan believed we were going to be a 3 or 4 win team. That's just who this team is at its core. And that's what we're always going to be. Right. Do the Eagles play the Jaguar? That's a good question.
So for me, I knew that we had the best offensive line in football, and they carried us.
No. We're making this about Rico. Next week. I got you. I got you.
All right.
I got you. This is about Rico. This one.
All right.
The next week, trust me, I got some.
No. It's all good.
I got some good ones.
I
got some good ones. All right. Let's get to a question. Dad's Bar on 38.
Dad's Bar's lit. That's that spot with it's got like a tiki bar on the side right down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's Bar's lit.
Most definitely.
I was up more towards 130. I forgot what the name of the little spot is right there on the left hand side as you going towards like Fort Dix, but it's kind of lit there too. It's not bad.
Okay.
It'll come to me. I'm getting old. I forget names.
Shout out to my wife. The Price is Right. Oh man, that means I gotta hurry up. That means I gotta hurry up.
We do not play the Jags this season. Oh well, we actually NFC North.
We're going to London again.
It's to be determined. We don't know who we're playing in the North and the South yet from NFC.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. So, all right. My next question for you, Rico, is: if you won $10 million tomorrow, what would you spend it on?
Oh, that's easy, man.
What's up?
For one, first and foremost, I'm buying a compound down in Florida. Straight the fuck up.
We all invited.
I'm going to Medellin.
It's a compound, fam. Everybody's invited. That's what it's for. For two, I'm buying those lifetime Eagles season tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear.
Nah, that's going to be right there at the 50-yard line. You know what I'm saying? And I might even try to, because if I get close enough, I'm getting on the field. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
So you want the Mike Trout seats?
I want those Mike. Oh, man. Mike could be inviting me to Angels games. I'm telling you, bro. Oh, yeah. You feel me? And then
you want the Bradley Cooper seats with Jeffrey Lurie.
Hey, nah, you know what? I don't want to be with Jeffrey Lurie because I know I'll get
sit next to Jeff. He outside in a little spot.
Oh,
Jeff is inside.
On that note, we all got to take that shot.
Yeah. I ain't. Well, I got a shot right here.
And if I really had that kind of bread, I'm gonna start our own little network because people deserve to see all the three of us on their TV screens. You know what I'm saying? Look at all y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Interact.
Anyway.
Thank you. Yo, thank you everybody for the chat.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate
you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Really do.
And the final little bit of bread I have, honestly, man, it's corny. And people might think I'm capping. I would honestly start just a charity to go ahead and get kids involved. And I would do it in Philadelphia just because that's our city. I would try to start a little charity to go ahead and get kids into sports. It doesn't necessarily have to be football, but just sports in general. I would pay for their equipment, pay their entry fees, whatever it may be involved in that. Because I really do believe getting the kid involved in sports, giving them all the lessons they need. Because kids are the future.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I think important. And look, and I want to tack this onto that is that one thing someone asked me one time with sports, why am I so into sports and why do I enjoy it so much? For one, you just never the thing. We all love it, right? We all love our teams. We all do it. But the thing about it is, honestly, even though our teams all wear different colors and they all have different logos on them, at the end of the day, those are the only colors colors or faces we ever see come game day. I've had 70-year-old, you know what I'm saying, Jewish man that probably would have never spoken to me if he just saw me on the street. But now all of a sudden, our team just scored a touchdown and we're hugging. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is lit. We hype. You know what I'm saying? Sports transcends race, age, everything. You know what I'm saying? Where you're from. And that's why that's what sports means to me.
Hey, and that's how we created this podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, we all come from together. But at the end of the day, we're all from Jersey. We all three of us moved to the West Coast, and we all connected. Shout out to Backyard Bird Podcast. He said, "I'm buying crypto in a beach crib." I feel you.
Man, y'all know what happened with crypto, right?
I'm already in the crypto game, and I'm
a crypto billionaire, right?
And I'm in the NFTs heavy. So anyone want to talk NFTs? I'm always
so we're gonna be talking this weekend because I need to get in. I need to get in.
I tell y'all.
All right, so he said then when I get the generational wealth, I spread it out. Most definitely, man.
Yeah,
most definitely. By the Eagles home opener, Rico might be looking like a kid from Kid and Play.
He
said, "Ain't gonna hurt nobody."
Is he talking about the drunk dude that was passed out on the floor, or is he talking about?
Which guy you talking about? Who? Which one? House party. There's a lot of people at house party now.
Right. Hey,
twins.
Classic.
Hey, you know what? It's funny, Birdman, you say that though, because Kid and Play is one of House Party itself. Is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Next week, I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show you the high top fade.
Bro,
Yes.
no, I really, yeah, Cuz has it. But no, but I really, do you understand that I could not wait for the longest time to get my own car so I could get a license plate that said foreplay? I really was like, yo, that's my first license plate, bro.
That's funny. That is funny. Said Birdman loves some Rico. Well, they always pick on each other.
I love you, bro. I love y'all, man. All y'all, man.
That's that. Yeah, that's family. So, all right. So my next question for you, Rico. What were you like in high school? What was young affiliated Poppy in high school? Was he that dude? Was he a gentleman? Was he that, hey, yo, what's up? What's up?
All right, young me. All right, I always dated the baddest chick, and that's been my whole life. I ain't capping. I've always had a beautiful girlfriend. I was always a bit of a player, but I always had a girlfriend. It was interesting for me because I actually moved from the East Coast to Las Vegas during my high school years. So everybody actually called me Philly when I moved here because they was like, yo, that's the cat from Philly. No one called me Rico or my last name, even though I played ball. They all just was like, yo, Philly, so I was always the cats. People was like, if anything happened with the Sixers, the Eagles, and let me tell you, the NBA championships when the Sixers lost to the Lakers was killing me because I was here. I was surrounded by Lakers fans, bro. So yeah, that.
Me and you both.
I was a fun-loving dude. I mean, I'm still a fun-loving dude. Anyone will tell you if you ever see me, I'm usually smiling. I'm laughing. I'm having a good time despite whatever may be happening or going on around me. I've always just been one to be there for my friends. I'm genuine, and if you're there for me, I'm always gonna have your back. So I mean, I've been that since high school, bro.
Most definitely. Hey, yo, shout out to Backyard Birds podcast. I appreciate you joining us, man. I know we're running a little over.
You don't want to hear my story, man?
I got to get out of here. I know you don't want to hear Rico's story. You want to hear my story, my origins? So next week is going to be Will's turn. Will's going to flip out. I know. I got some good questions for Will.
My youth is it's amazing, man. I can tell you that right now.
So he's seen a lot. Done a lot. You know what I'm saying? So he's older than us, and he's seen a lot of championships in Philadelphia. So tune in next week for his stories. Got another one.
Thick, heavy, hot. Hey, sometimes we all got to lay on a grenade.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to take one for the team, bro.
So the next one for you, man, and then I got a bonus one, and after that, we're going to do Cop of the Week. Why are you a big Howie Roseman fan? And this is going to start a little controversy, and I know Birdman's going to say something.
I mean, I've spoken on this numerous times. It's the fact that not just the 2017 season, but you look at the quality draft picks that are in here: Lane Johnson, Jason Kelce. Well, actually, I don't know about Jason Kelce, but Lane Johnson for sure. I mean, Shady, the Super Bowl year right there. A lot of things people like to talk about what Howie's gotten wrong, and Howie's gotten a lot right in his time as a GM. I'll go ahead and I'll couple that with the fact that he did bring us a Super Bowl. And if you really go ahead and look at it, what GM, like, there's no such thing as a perfect GM or a GM that gets it right every time. Like, we've seen countless things that GMs have done stuff. Howie Roseman has never made a dumb move. He's never made a move where he traded Hopkins for Andre Johnson. He's never done no dumb shit like that. Furthermore,
You ain't lying.
this is a hardcore football town. You know, most fans are 4 for 4. But at the end of the day, Philadelphia is a football town first. And
believe that.
To be the GM of this team, as long as he hasn't let our words or anybody else's words affect him. And he's just gone and done what he's done best. And not for nothing, he's continuously got us in the playoffs, even in a year where we were just 3 or 4 win season last year. And he's got us right back in the playoffs. That's not just the coach. That's not just the players. The GM also plays a huge role in it. So, all in all, I think Howie's done a lot more good than he has bad. So, that's why I'm a huge Howie supporter.
Okay. All right. As
far as resiliency, that dude's resilient, man.
Oh, yeah. Resilient.
When he does F up, he comes back.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. All right. So, my bonus question. what is your game day ritual?
That's a good one, actually. Hold on real quick. Your cousin keeps coming for me, and I'm going to keep coming right back.
I know. He is coming.
Hey, Howie drafted Jay. This is the thing. If you look back at it, the Rager pick does not look crazy because in college, Rager was actually really productive while having shitty quarterback play. So you think if this guy has a competent quarterback, he's probably going to be a stud. So Howie got a little cute with that one. Obviously, JJ ends up being the better pick. But you know what? Even though he doesn't catch a lot of balls, Rager has never been a scratch from a game. He's actually been available for every game. Unlike JJ, who's seen a lot of injuries already in the season. My game day ritual now. I like to wake up early. As everyone knows, I'm married. I'm a family man. So I get up. My son's usually still asleep when I get up on Sundays. So I hurry up and boogie down the street. Yeah, he sleeps until like 9 or 10. So I get up at like
7:30. You're lucky. You are lucky. Damn,
yeah, man.
lucky.
That kid, he likes his sleep. So I'll boogie on down to the casino, and I'll deposit my money because I like to go ahead and do my little picks on my app. So I go and deposit the cash the night before or that morning of, and then I'll go ahead and come home real quick. I'll make my cup of coffee, and then I'll sit on the app, make my picks. Like I really feel like I'll be doing my shit right then. And then I go upstairs, take a little shower, and then I go and pull the game day fit out. Am I going to go with the jersey or a T-shirt? Am I going to rock a hat that day? I'll hit Cuz up to see if he's going to go to the Nest or if he's going to be at home, obviously with COVID and stuff. Me and Cuz were every week we were at the bar at the Eagles Nest here in Vegas. But, COVID makes things a little bit different. So sometimes we're there, sometimes.
But when I come in town, Cuzzo is nowhere to be found.
Me?
Yeah, yes. You were not there when we had the.
You weren't there.
I had the whole city pulling on me. I was like, "Wow, this is crazy." But it's just I should have been at the bar, but
I ain't mean to.
But then my mom was his reason he was late for the game.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't Cuzzo's fault. That was
shout out to moms. Shout out to moms and your father-in-law.
She grabbed that ticket when needed. I had it for her though. I said, "I got you."
Cuz hit me early that morning. Like I got.
And shout out to your aunt. Thank you, your aunt, man. She supports the brand.
And my cousin is actually wearing that in Commander's territory right now.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. That's fly joint. You know what I mean?
Your retirement thing on the wall over there somewhere.
The birds. For most people who don't know, the games for us come on early, so we're watching the Eagles at usually like 10 a.m. in the morning. So I decided where I'm gonna have basically breakfast and watch my birds, and then I head on either if I'm watching at the crib or the bar, and then I make that move, and then that's it. I'm just after that. Oh, but the most important thing, it doesn't matter if I'm at the bar or if I'm at the crib. I always have either my I'll either have my Brown jersey or I have my my Cunningham jersey, and I have to leave one of them on the couch for my grandpa for Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pop.
Shout out Pop. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we watch games together our whole lives or my whole life. So I gotta feel like I'm leaving the jersey. It's kind of like he's at home watching the game, regardless if I'm there or not. And I always leave a little glass of Henny for him right there.
Hey, man. And you know what's crazy for you to say that, as an Eagles fan, it's passed down to us. Even though we're from Jersey,
right?
It's just generations and generations of fans.
Right.
Well,
that's something that you can always keep to your heart because you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't wait to show my joint on. You know
I can't wait. Yeah, most people don't know. My dad is actually from Chicago.
So he's a Bears fan.
He's a diehard Bear fan.
As he should be.
And he should be. But it's not for nothing. For that's another team that has just as much, if not more, history than us. They've been around for as long as us. They're one of the OG teams. But for me, it was never even a question. I always knew it was going to be the Eagles. Like between my mom and my pop. Yeah, I was never going to be wearing that blue and orange. I was always like, I'm an Eagles. Like, even, bro, I remember my earliest memories going to spend a Sunday.
I'll tell y'all a story next week. Y'all gonna be like, what?
Yeah. My pop would be like, don't wear that Eagles stuff over here. I'm like, nah, I'm an Eagles fan. Fuck the Bears.
Hey, shout out to my baby sister. Shout out to my baby sister. She just made a comment. It's not coming through on there, but that's my baby sister. She's in law school in San Diego. Diehard Eagles fan ever since we were kids. She was born in Willenboro. So
rocking all the way from Willenboro to La Jolla.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Straight up in San Diego. She's gonna be a lawyer. I can't wait till she gets shit. I can say I have a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Because my sister.
One of my friends out here.
My baby sis, man. My baby sis is a lawyer. So I'm really proud of her. And it's been amazing.
Shout out to her.
All right. So that was my last question. Rico, it was great to, fill out the background of you, you know what I'm saying? So let's give a hand of applause, you know what I'm saying, to my man, you know what I mean? Half, the better half of the Swoop Boys.
Stop.
I'm the controller. Rico's the talker. Will is the asshole. Agitated. You know what I mean? So it's just that's just the way it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? He the big cousin, so we had to make him that way. So and he's military, so you know what I'm saying, he might hit a acupuncture and then break your neck, and then no, you ain't saying that, you know what I mean?
For those of you that don't know, but I do gotta say, because it's actually taught me a lot when it comes to this Eagles thing, as far as tailgating culture and things like that. That all came from my big cuz, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So, hey, appreciate
the realist. You know what it is.
Shout out my boy.
You know my shit's authentic, man. When it comes to that, I keep it. I tell you what it's like. Do it this way or that way. I'm not just talking from the way I feel. I'm talking from the way I seen it.
Oh, come on, man. You just say he like Dak as a person.
Hey, shout out my boy Zach over here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Rico
Zach going ham over here, ain't he?
Hey, Zach's my young boy. And if you guys don't know, my boy Zach, check him out. Hey, go ahead and throw your links in the chat. Zach actually does he's the stat daddy, you know what I'm saying? He's my young boy when
stat monkey. I like that.
He's on point, and he actually does a couple other cool things. And we NFT boys together. Shout out to Chrome Kids. We just sold out last night, baby.
Hey, y'all gonna hear a real story next week.
My story's crazy.
He got a lot for y'all, man. Y'all see the pictures I got, you know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of action going on in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Make sure you're turning that little bell on. Make sure you go like the Instagram.
Please like and subscribe, man.
I give him one little tidbit. My dad, he worked at the construction on the vet.
Ooh.
Oh.
So make sure y'all are here. Oh, come here, son.
Okay.
Hold on. This is how you know who's your favorite football team?
Where's Wentz?
Oh, he's downstairs.
Hey.
Where's Winston? We're going Winston.
You like the Eagles?
What's up? What's up, little cuz? What's up?
Hey, cousin.
Hey, there goes the TV right there. What's up?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And that's about and that's what Rico is, man.
This lady's the one that taught me the way of the Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
That's yo. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Eagles all day. Hey, when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, who was crying?
Hey, we was
literally crying.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's part of my story next week. I can't tell y'all this week, but I'm gonna tell you. Yeah,
I'm getting out. Good night, guys.
Good night. So, like I said, we're gonna invite you into our lives, and this is a football community, man. So, just want to invite you into our lives and understand who we are. And then, hey, man, it's Fly Eagles Fly. We're going to give you that high content straight from the streets. But we also going to drink to my man Rico. We're going to celebrate him. We're going to give him his roses as well and his young bull, his young son. Yo, roses for you, my guy. No dead ones, pretty ones. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Don't touch that.
Right.
So, cop of the week, man. What's up? You want me to go first?
Getting booted.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get it.
Appreciate
so I got the old Iverson jump. I just got this.
Hey,
did you see it?
Yeah, I like that.
So Mitchell and Ness. Got this actually. My cousin, and shout out to my cousin Jordan. He's in South Jersey. I actually got this from the Michelin Ness store from my God, what is it?
In Philadelphia?
Yeah, Philadelphia. What is it called?
It's just a Michelin store.
Michelin.
No. Where is it at though? I keep on forgetting the name.
Oh,
not
Chestnut. It's on.
It's one at the airport too.
No, not the airport.
No, they have that full story.
King of Pressure.
Yeah.
King of Pressure.
Yep.
So shout out to King of Pressure, man. I know a lot of people in King of Pressure. I know it's the suburbs. It's nice over there. But shout out to King of Pressure.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Concha
Oh,
Hawkins.
you talking about the mall?
Kasha Hawkins as well.
Yeah.
No, it's on Walnut Street. The main
golf course,
the actual Philadelphia one. Yeah.
Oh, the one downtown.
But
the one downtown.
That's the one downtown though. I don't go to that one downtown.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while, actually. To be honest with you.
That one, if you need Philly drops, that's got all. Well, shoot.
Yo, they got all they got all the shoot right now because the Sixers time, so they got all the Sixers drops in that joint too.
And I throw this one out there for y'all.
Oh, you said Chestnut. My cousin said. Chestnut.
Chestnut, yeah. So Chestnut.
Yeah. Yep. So he's from Philly. You know what I'm saying? I think Cuzzo lives in Indiana. He's in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? He's
in Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Got a lot of connections. That's my man's. Always looks out for me. That's Cuzzo right there. You know what I'm saying? That's big cousin right there.
Well, this is my. I don't know. Did I show this to the chat yet? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the new joint, huh? That's the new joint, huh?
This is how I want the jerseys to look when we do the throwbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice.
And shout out Uncle Chris. He grabbed this one up. That's my mom's brother.
Oh, Chris, good.
You know Chris. He grabbed that up for your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice little gift. So, that's my cop of the week right there.
That's what's up. All right, Will, go ahead.
Mine's not an Eagles thing, but again, on your party tip is the nice little Pioneer controller they sent me for. I evaluate all this stuff, so got some stuff in the background I got to take care of this week. But see the gold wheels on
that's hard.
This DJ controller is small, portable, and you can get down on this thing right here. It looks like a toy. It's not a toy though. I'm gonna show y'all though.
That's
not this show.
So this is the end of the. What is this called? This is episode 6, right? We're 6, right? 6
like Dr. J.
6.
So we appreciate you guys. Thank you. Any last words from Will?
Nah, man. Stay up. Check out my story next week. It's got a lot of hip hop involved, so be ready.
I love that.
Okay, come here.
All right, Rico, what's up? Tell him we got anything for him.
Hey, man, live, love, and Philadelphia, baby.
And then there's, for me, man, hey, I appreciate you guys. Win or lose, fly Eagles fly. You feel me?
Fly Eagles fly.
We out. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.